So my book was The 57 Bus by Slater.
Right?
And that's like a little like saying that's on the back of the book. It says two ends of the same line, two sides of the same crime. So like the book is like about two characters. One's name is Sasha and one's name is Richard. And they live in like the same area, but like they come from like two completely different worlds. And like Sasha, like he has like a loving like family, and he goes to like a school where like if you're like different, then like that's okay, like they like accept you and that stuff. And then Richard, he's an African American, and he goes to like this school that like has like more of like a variety of like different like races and stuff like that. And the only time they like meet or like ever would see each other would be on the bus, which is like where like the main like incident and like conflict happened.
Should be the top.
Okay. So I discovered this book while we were doing our speed dating, and Miss Ward, she like kind of gave like a summary of it, and like what she described seemed really interesting, and so I really wanted to read it. And, I like this book because it gives you a different perspective on other people's lives and what they have to deal with if they're being viewed as different in the eyes of others. Because Sasha is like, he was born a male, but like he became asexual, and so he's like different to like Richard and like everybody that Richard goes to school with, but like people at Sasha's school accept him. And then and anyone can really like this book. Like the first chapter, which is what I'm gonna read, it gives like an overview almost of like the incident, and like it makes you like want to like see what happens like with Sasha and what happens like to Richard and stuff. So it's really interesting. Yeah, okay. So I'll read the first chapter. By 4:30 in the afternoon, the first mad rush of after-school passengers has come and gone. What's left are stragglers and stay-laters, swiping their bus passes as they climb onto the 57 bus and take seats among the coming home workers, the shoppers and errand-doers, the other students from high schools and middle schools around the city. The bus is loud, but not as loud as sometimes. A few clusters of kids are shouting and laughing, and an older woman at the front keeps talking to the driver. Dark is coming on. Daylight savings ended yesterday, and now evening rushes into the place where afternoon used to be. Everything is duskier, sleepier, wintry now. Passengers look at their phones or stare through the scratched and grimy windows at the warning lights. Sasha sits near the back for much of the journey. The teenager has been reading a paperback copy of Anna Karenina for a class in Russian literature. Today, like most days, Sasha wears a t-shirt, a black fleece jacket, a gray flat cap, and a gauzy white skirt. A senior at a small private high school, the teenager identifies as agender, neither male nor female. As the bus lumbers through the town, Sasha puts down the book and drifts into sleep, skirt draped over the edge of the seat. A few feet away, three teenager boys are laughing and joking. One of them, Richard, wears a black hoodie and an orange-billed New York Knicks hat. A 16-year-old junior at Oakland High School. He's got hazel eyes and a slow, sweet grin. He stands with his back to Sasha, gripping a pole for balance. Sasha sleeps as Richard and his companions goof around, play fighting, sleeping as Richard's cousin Lloyd bounds up and down the aisle, flirting with a girl up in front. Sleeps as Richard flicks a lighter and touches it to the hem of that gauzy white skirt. Wait, in a moment, Sasha will wake inside a ball of flame and begin to scream. In a moment, everything will be set in motion. Taken by ambulance to San Francisco burn unit, Sasha will spend the next 3.5 weeks undergoing multiple surgeries to treat second and third degree burns running from calf to thigh. Arrested at school the following day, Richard will be charged with 2 felonies, each with a hate crime that will add time to his sentence if he is convicted. Citing the severity of the crime, the district attorney will charge him as an adult, stripping him of the protection normally given to juveniles. Before the week is out, he will be facing the possibility of life imprisonment. But none of that has happened yet. For now, both teenagers are just taking the bus home from school. Surely it's not too late to stop things from going wrong. There must be some way to wake Sasha, divert Richard, get the driver to stop the bus. There must be something you can do.
We're done. It's kind of cool because it really